Boom, guys, we're back. Listen, I thought I'd tell you guys a story. You know, I'm dressed for the occasion for this. It's a military story, all right? I'm going to tell you a story how I almost became Lord Commander of the Norwegian Army. Yes, we're talking the whole shebang, the whole army, so that I could lead them to war, okay? Or maybe not, you know. I'm not a big fan of war. I don't think it's a good thing. But hey, who knows? I could command the soldiers like in a risk game and just put them out there. You know what? That would be funny, you know? What would be the first thing if I actually had gotten command over the whole army? I think that we'd all go to the TikTok risk party together or something. No, I'm just joking. Listen, this was back in 2022, I think. It was 2022 or 2023. I don't remember. I got out of the army back in, what was it, June 2023? So it was in 2022 sometime. And I think it passed over into 2023. Regardless, right? Timings, this shit takes a lot of time, you know? It's military stuff. Now I'll try and put some screenshot on this thing here for what I have at least. But essentially what's this context scenario is we have a big barracks, right? Where we go to. You can do work there, we have PCs, we can put in our hours and stuff. It's like a 9 to 5, that's basically what the military is. It's really not that big of a deal, honestly. And then, you know, sometimes you go out and, you know, run in the forest with a gun, do some drills, sometimes you're at the range, and sometimes you sit and do fuck all in an office. Seriously, that's what you do. This boring stuff. And in my mind, you know, almost went haywire every time we sat there, and you know, for too long I was like, can we go gym, can we go gym, can we go gym? Seriously, that's what I said most of the time. It's like, hey, yeah, we've done with that, can we go gym now, can we go gym now? You know, even when I started there, I didn't really give a shit, so I was like, yeah, you know where to find me, I'll be on the treadmill. I said that to a guy once, no cap, right? I swear to God. So we have this office, we have these barracks, and there's the PC, right? Little curious, notorious Nico, or big curious, I guess, because I'm huge. If you want to get this huge, by the way, check the link below. I'll get you huge as well, you know? I'll get you absolutely jacked. It is not free, but I'll get you the results you want, all right? So, big-ass, notorious Nico in his military shirt. It's not this shirt, by the way. This is all I have, so I put this on. But it's a t-shirt I have in there, actually. Walks around in the t-shirt, sits down on the PC one day, and starts searching for jobs, all right? Different, you know, positions inside the Norwegian military. Because we have this system online, and there's you, blah, 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 put in your hours, send that off to administration, and you get a paycheck, right? And inside that system is a place to see available positions, all right? Jobs inside the Norwegian military. And I go in there. I know it already. I've been there a few times. I did this in the past too. I applied to go on a deployment. I didn't go on the deployment. And my platoon leader was like, you should have told me about this. Okay, maybe I will next time. I didn't. So this time, sitting there at the PC, and I go see some jobs, right? And I see two jobs stick out to me. Brigade leader and vice, how do I say this in English, okay? I'm Norwegian. Did you know I'm Norwegian? Here's some backstory, by the way. I'm 26 years old. I'm from Norway. I served in the Norwegian military for 6 years. Special Forces training, right? I'm a G. That's what you need to know. Listen, and I know what I'm talking about. So, I'm sitting there, and it's these two jobs, right? The brigade leader and also this, next in command of the Norwegian army. Next in command, right? So you have the guy, he's called Eric. He controls the whole army. He's the big boss of the army. He talks with politicians and all this boring stuff. Then you have the next in command. Now I, sitting here, I get a huge hard-on because I'm seeing next in command for the Norwegian army. Fuck yeah, I want that job. All right, what do? I go in there, I click the thing, boom, I've applied. Amazing, right? I'm thinking it's all good, right? I just applied for a job. What's so bad about that? Huh? Applying for, you know, isn't it good to try and, you know, reach for the stars as a soldier? Well, it appears it's not that good, all right? Because I fill out the thing, right? Fill out the form, send it off, and some time passes. And I didn't really hear that much. And then I get a mail from someone in the system, like, hey, is this correct? You applying for this? You know what I said? I said, hell yeah, that's correct. That's me. That's my name. Put me in the pot. All right? I want this position. I want to be next in command for the Norwegian Army. Right? I think I'd be pretty good there. I think it would be nice with some youth and not this stuck-up old, bitches who are all, filtered and, blue-pilled, leading the army, right? We don't want that. We don't want the people doing TikTok dances and being in all these cringe music videos. I swear to God, they started doing that now. They put the soldiers in these anti-bullying ads doing shitty dances in ghillie suits. I mean, come on. Let's have some respect for our craft here and not look like silly idiots. Seriously. So we needed someone to set a hard line for that, all right? And I was the person to be that. So I thought, at least. I get this mail, and I tell her, yeah, that's me. And so when some other time passes, she was like, okay, that's you. All right, no problem, right? A few weeks passes, or a month or something. And there's this news article online. In like the main, I think it's owned by the military. It's this news organization for the military. These are the next people to become next commander of the Norwegian Army. Big article, right? It gets shared a lot. Boom, boom, boom. Wow, big fuss, right? Who's the name on the list? Number 1, Brigadier this. Number 2, Colonel dipshit. Number 3, Brigade Lieutenant, blah, blah, blah. No one gives a shit, right? All these boring names. They've been in the system for way too long, okay? Their eyebrows are looking like Hugh Hefner's ball sack, okay? They have no life but to look at their fucking stars and not do anything. Seriously. They have no context of the real world. And so there's 4 people names, and on the bottom we see the man himself, Private First Class, Notorious Nico, is to be the next commander of the Norwegian Army, right? These are the candidates. That's what it is. Amazing. Amazing stuff. People are sending it. It's going haywire. Oh my God, did you see this Private First Class applying for the job? Oh my fucking God, right? And we print out this sheet and we put it on the wall. We're proud, right? Me and the boys, me and the squad. We're thinking, hey, this is fucking awesome. Everyone's thinking it's awesome. You know who doesn't think it's awesome? Management, okay? Management fucking hates it. They fucking hate it, okay? I get called into the office. I hope these people watch this video, okay? With my fucking douchebag glasses on. And my camo, that doesn't even match. Listen, I get called into the office. And he's a sergeant or something. I don't know. I don't care. He basically says, hey, listen, what the fuck is this? Right? Sits me down and like, what the fuck were you thinking? And me being as disagreeable as I am, because I am a good soldier, I am. It's just that when people in charge are, douchebags, I'm like, fuck you. Why should I listen to you, right? My squad leader, though, for my little squad, he's an amazing guy. He's an amazing guy. And so every time he needed something, I was like, fuck yeah, let's go get this, right? So I'm a phenomenal soldier. But when it comes to these people, these leaders in charge, I'm like, really? You're kind of detached from reality here. But he tells me basically, listen, why did you do this? I've had to explain all day to all these generals and all these, all these stars and all this bullshit, why we have a soldier from our squadron applying to be next commander, chief for the Norwegian Army. And I'm low-key sitting, inside my mind laughing. Like you say, you seriously had to sit there and explain to them, like what the fuck was going inside my mind? Listen, try explaining that to anyone, okay? Try to explain what's going on in here to anyone. You probably won't find the right words other than absolute maniacy, insanity, craziness, I mean, I'm sitting there and he's telling me that. And I'm like, why am I here? Why am I sitting here? Are you going to reprimand me for putting in some file at the PC? Like a form? Like anyone can do this. Anyone can go in there and just apply for anything. I'm not the one who put out the article. Like anyone in the system could have said, yeah, this guy's probably absolutely trolling, and taken my name out. They could have called him. They could have called the guy who was sitting me down and be like, "Yeah, we got a guy in your system applying for this. Should we just take out his name and not tell him about it?" For example, they could have just done that, done me dirty, because I actually wanted the job, but they let it slide all the way to the top, and your boy ended up in the newspapers. All right, not just for this, but for the other positions as well. Okay, I had 2 news articles, one for the brigadier job and one for the next commander-in-chief of Norwegian Army. How cool is that? All right, I became an overnight sensation. Listen, guys, I don't know. Let me tell you guys this. Okay, I was an absolute rock star back. This is fun. This cracks me up all the time. All right, I was an absolute rock star back in the last unit I was.